I'm Scott Mann. Welcome to the Richard J. Curry Center, and thanks for coming out to support Reds men's volleyball. Please remember that we're all here to enjoy this facility together. Be respectful of those around you, even those who might be cheering for our opponents. Be mindful of when and how you move up and down the aisles. If you've brought small children with you, please keep an eye on them. And if you're enjoying refreshments, please clean up after yourselves. Again, thanks for coming out and enjoy the game.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
Ladies and gentlemen, out of courtesy to those who may be seated in front of you and to respect the comfortable seats from which you are watching this game, we ask you to please refrain from putting your feet on the back of the seats in front of you. We also ask the younger members of our audience to please walk up and down the stairways here at the Curry Center. Running up and down the stairs is not only bothersome to other fans, it is a safety hazard. We thank you for your cooperation. Volleyball fans, welcome to the Richard J. Curry Center for the 2024-25 RSEQ home opener for your UNB Reds! Ahead of this evening's matches, the Reds would like to respectfully acknowledge that UNB is situated on unsurrendered and unceded traditional Wolastoqey territory. The river that flows by our university is called Wolastoq. The land of Wabanaki peoples has been the home of the Mi'kmaq, Passamaquoddy, and the Penobscot peoples for thousands of years. They are known as the people of the dawn, as they are the first to greet Niskum, or grandfather sun, each day. Fans, we now ask you to please stand if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's officials are, first official, Andrew Cameron. Second official is Bailey Stockford. And your lines people are Chris Furrow, Craig Carr, Stefan Nadeau, and Mark Michaud. First up, introducing the Université de Montreal Carabins starting lineup. Number 3, Julien Jonel. Number 4, Marc-Antoine Dion. Number 5, Guillaume Bisson. Number 6, Gassin Zagarny. Number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois. Number 17, Simon Coulet. And the liberos are number 10, Alexandre Saint-Denis. And number 13, Raphael Tremblay. The head coach in his 8th year is Gazi Gadara. And now introducing your 2024-25 UNB Reds. On the bench and part of the team staff, team therapists Ellie Beaton, Aurore Bouchard, and Ryan Gunn. Assistant coaches this year are Brad Stewart, Jamie Chasson, and Paul Mills. Now your Reds for the 2024-25 season. In his first season from New Maryland, number 1, Finn McMorran. Another first-year Red from Calgary, Alberta, number 2, Benjamin Sullivan. In his second season from here in Fredericton, number 3, Noah Krabby. Now in his third season from here in Freddie, number 9, Hayden Mills. A first-year Red from Ottawa, number 10, Nicolas Lausier. In his second season, a center in Fredericton's own, number 12, Jaden Chanson. New to the Reds this year, a middle from Utopia here in New Brunswick, number 13, Charlie Craig. A third-year outside hitter from St. John's, number 14, Kayla Noonan. He's a fourth-year middle from Bathurst, number 15, Seamus Corbier. A 6'4" middle from Fredericton, number 17, Isaac Jewett. A first-year Red from right here in Fredericton, number 18, Grady Coy. And a second-year outside hitter from Fall River, Nova Scotia, number 20, Holden Caden. And now the starters for your UNB Reds. Making his return to the Reds after a season away, from Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil, numero 4, Eduardo Lucchesi. In his fourth season from Osler, Saskatchewan, number 6, Travis Pruim. Coming into his second season with the Reds from Victoria, number 7, Lucas Mafia. In his fourth season as an outside hitter from Clarenville, number 8, Jacob Harris. Now a third-year Red from Dartmouth, number 11, Kieran Prost. Now a second-year Red, last season's RSEQ Rookie of the Year from Bay St. Anne, number 16, Lex Guimond. And your liberos, first up, a fourth year from Winnipeg, number 5, Scott Mann. And finally, another first-year Red from Hanwell, number 19, Connor Waugh. And in his 21st season as head coach of your Reds, Dan McMorran. Fans, we now hand the game over to first official, Andrew Cameron.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Richard J. Curry Center, the home opener. The UNB Reds on the left-hand side of your screen. The guests from Montreal, Les Carabins in white. Ryan Jacobson way up here in the broadcast booth in the nosebleeds alongside Amy Appleby. Welcome back, Amy, for the home opener in a new season.
I'm excited. Are you?
Oh, I'm thrilled. Can't wait to get started here, and we're just about ready to start. Just want to quickly announce our officials. They're going to turn it over to them in just a few moments. Up in the stand is R1 Andrew Cameron, number R2 down on the floor Bailey Stockford, and our lines officials this evening: Mark Michaud, Craig Carr, Stefan Nadeau, and Chris Furlot. We'll get to the the starting lineups in just a few moments and some tidbits as we go through the webcast. Starting us off, UNB is serving their setter, Lucas Mafia, with number 7. Slight delay on that. The officials are asking Montreal to step off the playing surface.
Making sure everybody's in a straight line here as we start.
Mafia, first serve.
Bit of an overpass. That one is saved. A kill from number 6. Sigarni, the tip, will start this game off. Point for Montreal, and that will take Sigarni back to the service line. Float serve pass by Scott Mann. Out to Brost on the outside. Hard cross court kill there. First point for the Reds from number 11, Kieran Brost.
Nice high swing by Kieran. Back to serve. A name that most people who follow the Reds will recognize, Eduardo Lucchese back to serve. Lucchese played here until just a couple of years ago and had 2 years off, and he's back doing a master's program, so he's a welcome re-addition to this UNB squad.
Casey with the spin. Recovered by Montreal. Free ball opportunity for the Reds. Mann jumps the free ball. They will go C-ball to Lucchese, kept alive by Montreal. They'll go right side to Bross, off hands. Tight pass, saved there, kill from number 16, Latoul Bourgeois. That wasn't a save, that was a tight pass.
Back to serve for Montreal is number 5, Guillaume Bisson. Bisson serving that. I'll go through the starting lineup for Montreal. Number 3, Julien Jonel. Number 4, Marc-Antoine Dion. Number 5 is Bisson. Number 6, Jacen Zignari. The libs are Alexandre Saint-Denis and Raphaël Tremblay. Number 16 is Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois. Number 17, Simon Coulette.
Great recovery. Lucchese looking to go over on the second one on that one. That falls short. Point for Les Caravans.
Not a bad decision.
No, yeah, would have definitely
he's
thrown
capable.
them.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. Starting lineup for your 2024-2025 UNB Reds. Starting lineup: number 4, Eduardo Lucchese. Lib, number 5, Scott Mann. Number 6, Travis Prume. 7 is their setter, Lucas Mafia. Number 8, Jacob Harris. Number 11, Kieran Brost. Number 16, Lex Guimond. And the other lib tonight is number 19 in his first year, Connor Waugh.
Bross to serve for the Reds. Float serve, push to the left side. Ball is blocked, but just falls outside. Point will go to Montreal.
Yeah, strong block there, Lucas Mafia and Travis Prume. Just couldn't control it.
Latour Bourgeois to serve for Montreal. Spin serve pass by Bross. Pushed to the outside. Harris off hands. That ball is kept alive. Free ball opportunity for the Reds.
Nice choice.
Nice choice. Kill there from Travis Prume. Lucas Mafia spreading out his offense. That Prume just ran what looked to be like a 30 there with success.
Jacob Harris, the pride and joy of Clarenville, Newfoundland, back to serve for the Reds, number 8. He's got a heavy top.
Just off the block there, kill for number 6. Zarni, point for Montreal. Ross will pass that, will go to the outside. Lucchese. Some jousting happening at the net. Some great touches there from Montreal, unable to keep that one alive.
100%.
Really hard hit shot there from Lucchese.
Here's another look at it. Hard cross. Good game of joust. Good serve from Prome.
Montreal looking to do more or less of what we just saw from the Reds there, pushing that middle down the net. Kill from number 6, Zarni. Serving for Montreal is Marc-Antoine Dion. Harris from the back row. That ball is dug for Montreal. They will go to the right side. That is a large block there from Lex Guimond. Taking away a ton of space at the net there. That ball went straight down.
One of the reasons why he won Rookie of the Year last year for the RSEQ Men's Conference. That's tight.
Deep cross-court shot. Kill from number 17, Simon Coulette. Point for Montreal as these teams go back and forth here to start this first set. Float serve pass by Brost. Long set to the right. Lucchese capitalizes. That was a really nice set from Lucas Mafia. He pushed that a long way.
Lucchese back to serve. A little delay.
Might be a
medical
Band-Aid
attention.
break.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, on the Montreal side, number 4, getting some attention there. Marc-Antoine Dion from one of the trainers. A lot of names on the UNB side will be familiar to those who follow the men's program here at UNB. I'll just share the last names and people can fit the puzzle as they see fit. We've got a McMorrin, a Waugh, a Coy, and a Chiasson. Anna Mills. What do they have in common? All 5 of them had fathers who played for UNB.
Great up.
And in Connor Waugh's case, his mother also played volleyball at UNB. So
Family affair.
there was no doubt he was going to play volleyball and probably come to UNB.
Back to serve for Montreal is number 5, Julien Bisson. Passed up by Lucchese. We'll go to the middle.
What a
That
shot.
ball is hit very hard
Let's see if we
to
get another
one.
look at this. Guimond in the middle. Was there a block on him at all? Over or through? Here's another good look.
He went around too. Wow. Great
On
shot.
his shoulder or a little higher. Oh, he's holding his nose.
I believe his nose is
Yeah,
bleeding.
it's-
Yeah.
Don't they have to sub him off?
I believe everybody gets one medical, like each player.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong about that. If there's any refs
Are you
listening,
you making up rules?
No, I had a poor, like 14-year-old doing a reffing course at my old ladies volleyball the other night, and one of us started. My friend cut her finger, and the supervisor explained it to the younger ones.
Okay.
And we were all like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. The things you learn.
The things you learn at Old Lady Volleyball.
Yeah.
That'd be a great name for your late. No,
It should be.
because
Yeah.
it's not Old Lady Volleyball, but it's a funny name.
Yeah.
Bisson looks to be okay. He's back in the. What's he got on?
There's something shoved up his nose.
Yep. All right. A little distracting.
Yep.
But he's back on the floor. Good tool off the hands, Jacob Harris. Point for the Reds. You'll be
Guilford.
leading, yes. 10-9 now. Here's another look at that shot from Harris. It's a great angle.
Yeah. Really nice play there from Mafia and the middle that held that block for the 101.
Shout out to our production team here. Great camera action, folks. Loving the replays, too. That ball misses wide. Dion looking at line, but misses. UNB up by 2, 11-9 here in the first set. UNB home opener. UNB traveled to Dalhousie, I believe it was last weekend, and came away with 2 wins, 3-0 and 3-2. So this is our first look at them locally.
Triple balk. Goes to the other side, falls out of bounds. Kill for number 4, Marc-Antoine Dion, which will take number 16, Latour Bourgeois, back to serve for Les Carabins. Good eye from Scott Mann. Point for the Reds.
Back to serve for the Reds is number 8, Jacob Harris.
Jacob Harris to serve for the Reds. That ball is making its way up, up the Curry Center bleachers. It's out of bounds. Point for Les Carabins.
And a souvenir for Rex Bolden.
Yeah. Serving is number 3, Julien Jonel. Pass from
Tight.
Bross, Mafia to joust that. Man steps in. Harris from the back row. Just out of bounds. Point for Les Carabins. Continuing to serve is Jonel. Out to Lucchese. Montreal gets a piece of that. They keep it in play. To the left side. Reds called on the net. Point for Montreal.
Back to serve for Montreal is number 3, Julien Jonel.
Number 3, Julien Jonel, the setter for Montreal, continues to serve.
Into the net it goes. Point for the Reds.
Back to serve for the Reds.
Travis Proom, number 6, back to the line for UNB at 13 all. Trading service errors.
Yep. Serving for Montreal is number 4, Marc-Antoine Dion. Scott Mann passes that spin serve. Mafia does a great job saving it. Lucchese recycles. Coverage by Broads. Comes over on the second. Free ball opportunity for the Reds. Go over top. Dug up for a pipe ball. A roll shot almost from number 4, Marc-Antoine Dion will score from the back row.
And Dion will go back to serve now for Montreal. They pull away, leading by 2, 15-13. Quick shout out to Daryl Armstrong, coach of the Reds Volleyball Club, who's, I assume, at home watching. Appreciate the suggestions, Daryl. I'll try to incorporate some of it as we move along here in the webcast.
Serving for the Reds is Lucas Mafia.
Sails a bit long. Stefan Nadeau right there. Johnny on the spot. Call is out.
Back to serve number 6,
Good crowd on hand here, Amy, for
There is a
the
good
home opener.
crowd. This is exciting. We got a doubleheader here this evening.
Tell our fine viewers and listeners at home who plays next.
The women's, that was a huge kill
Big
from
swing.
Lou Casey. Big kill from the right side. That'll take him back to serve. Yes, we have a very exciting evening here at the Curry Center. At 8 o'clock, the women's team will also be playing St. Mary's. Rivalry.
The Huskies are in town.
Back row attack, roll shot. That ball is blocked by Harris. Nice patience on that play. You've got to wait a little longer from the back row. Point will go to the Reds.
And as we were saying earlier, before the webcast began, it's nice that the schedule has shifted. Typically, the women play the early match and the men follow, but it's flipped this year, which is really nice. And really hope this crowd sticks around and watches the women's program at 8 o'clock.
Agreed. It's nice to see the Curry Center full.
Timeout Montreal. That is Gazi Guidera in his 8th year as head coach of Les Carabins. And he calls a timeout. We'll be back in a few moments and continue this live coverage of the home opener. Welcome back to live RSEQ men's volleyball action. The UNB Reds, the host, in black on the left side of your screen. The guests from Montreal, Les Carabins, in white. Eduardo Lucchese from Rio Grande, Brazil, back to serve for UNB. Nice little one-hand set save by the Montreal setter.
Substitution. Checking in for Montreal, we have number 9, Guillaume Sampson. He will be checking in for number 4, Marc-Antoine Dion, as a back row player. Lucchese continuing to serve. It trickles over the net, kept alive. A kill from number 16. Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois. Checking in for Montreal is number 14, Hugo Quincedia, and he replaces number 3, Julien Jonel, who was setting for Montreal. Ace serve from number 5, Julien Bisson, with the hard spin serve.
Timeout called by UNB head coach Dan McMorran. All tied up at 18. I'm going to give some shout outs, Amy. Fill some space here. We'd like to thank our UNB sponsors. The UNB Reds want to thank them for their many corporate sponsors. And if you're able to support them in any shape or form, please do so as they support our UNB student athletes. One Team Sports Group and Adidas. Fredericton Inn, 6-color copy. The UNB Associated Alumni, Capital Region Service Commission, the Snooty Fox, the official pub of the Reds, BMO, Bell Media Radio, and Grey Stone Brewing. Thank you for all you do for our UNB student athletes. We really appreciate your support. Timeout is over. The Reds make their way back onto the court, waiting for Montreal to do the same. Montreal have also played a couple of early matches. They went down. They're sitting at 0-2. They lost 3-2 in set scores to both Sherbrooke and Laval. And by contrast, UNB went to Laval not long ago and swept Les Rouges et Or 3-0.
Nice pass. Harris on the outside. That ball is
was
dug.
High.
He was.
Nice dunk by Guimond. I'd love to see that Harris attack again. Here we go. Here's a good look at it. Look at the height on that.
Yeah.
And the dunk.
Lex Gimon serving for the Reds. That is over bump. Harris takes that. It'll go back to Harris on the left. Controlled by Lucchese. Bross looking for hands on that tight set. Just misses them. Point for Les Carabins. Subbing back into the game is number 4, Marc-Antoine Dion. Front row left side.
And Simon Collot back to serve. And that's weakly struck and into the bottom of the net. Point for the Reds. 20-19, UNB leading here in the first.
Substitution for the Reds, checking into the game is going to be number 10, Nicolas Lozier.
Substitution checking into the game is number 10, Nicolas Lozier. He checks in for Lucas Mafia. A tip. Lucchese steps in for that second contact. Out to Harris, roll shot down the line. It is kept over. Lucchese steps in for the second ball again. Back to Harris. He is successful down the line. Notice Mafia is out right now, which has the Reds without a setter on. Finn McMorrin checking into the game, number 1. Checking in for Kieran Gross. And Finn McMorrin checks into the game to serve for the Reds and set from the back row.
And it's McMorrin's first appearance here in this match. First-year player, son of head coach Dan McMorrin. Just a side note, you had mentioned the sub that happened, number 10 for UNB, Nicolas Lozier. Dan McMorrin's singing his praises before the match. He's a recruit from Cégep. He's a former Limoilou player.
Yep.
We don't get a lot of Limoilou guys here, but we landed him, and he's the brother of Max Lozier, who's a standout for Laval.
Nice.
Yep. So we showed it to Max.
Pass from Man to the
Watching
right
webcast at
side.
home.
Ball is recycled. We'll go back row. Very close. Kill from back row right side, number 5, Julien Bisson. Checking back into the game for the Reds, we have number 7, Lucas Mafia, and number 11, Kieran Prost.
We're all square at 21. And it's, I believe that's number 11 back to serve now for Montreal. Frederic Boulain.
Float serve, great pass. Tip to the pot. Great job creating confusion. And Harris will come away with the kill. Really smart play on that one. You don't have a ton of control over. Tip it to the pot, create some confusion, and come away with the kill ultimately. Harris to serve for the Reds. That ball is tight.
Questionable hands.
Yeah. Point will go to the Reds.
Timeout, Montreal.
Timeout called from Montreal. The Reds lead this first set 23-21.
From our new online Reds 2024 Fall Term 50-50 draw. You can use the QR code visible on the screens, or you can visit rafflebox.ca/raffle/UNB-Reds-term. That QR code can also be found in tonight's program. Select Volleyball Men's, click Purchase, choose your ticket option, and then enter your credit card and billing information. These draws are accessible through online purchases only. Participants must be at least 19 years of age and must be in the province of New Brunswick to participate.
timeout is over. Both teams make their way back onto the court. UNB leading here in the first set, 23-21. Jacob Harris, number 8, back to serve. Into the net it goes, point Montreal.
Serving for Montreal is number 3, Julien Jonel.
Trading service errors. Free point for UNB. Set point, 24-22. Broom back to serve, number 6. Serves deep.
To the right side. A large block from Lex Gimond to finish the first set in a hard-fought battle that went back and forth, which the Reds ultimately came out successful, 25-22.
We'll be back with more live action. Set number 2 coming up in a few moments. Welcome back to the Richard J. Curry Center here at the University of New Brunswick in Fredericton. It's the Artie and Amy show.
It sure is.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
UNB's home opener. The UNB Reds now on the right side of your screen. Getting set to start set number 2. They just joined us. They won the first set 25-22 over the guests from Montreal, Les Carabins. And they'll start us off with their serve, number 6.
Solid
Gazin
pass from Mann.
Zagarny.
A dumped, kept alive. A block there from Lucchese. Lucchese with the block to get that first point of this second set. Mafia.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Mafia to serve for the Reds. Montreal to the right side. Another solid block by Guimond. Back to the right side. That one a one-on-one dug up by Mafia. Scott Mann will set Lucchese on the left. Tip to the pot. Back to the left. Down the line. Kill from number 17. Simon Coulette. Serving for Montreal is number 5, Julien Bisson. Solid pass from Mann. They'll go left side. Brost with the kills. Sharp cross-court shot. Red side out on that difficult serve.
Eduardo Lucchese back to serve for UNB, up 2-1.
Throw from Lucchese will go back to the left side. That ball squeezes through the block. Kill from number 17, Simon Coulette. Point for Les Carabins. Coulette back to serve.
Amy, do you notice Lucchese's serve? He tosses like a spin.
Yeah.
And then he hits it flat like a float.
Yeah. It has the point for Les Carabins.
Service ace catches the line.
Couple different opinions on that one. Point for Les Carabins. The Reds are going with a two-person serve receive on this one. Mann and Lucchese covering a lot of court. Brost from the right side to the middle. Ball is tipped. Just scores there. Point for Montreal. That will take number 17, Simon Coulette, back to serve. Scott Mann passes that ball to Lex Gimond. That ball is killed. It paints the line. Large kill there. Point for the Reds.
It certainly got the home crowd.
It did. Got everybody quite
riled
engaged
up
there.
What
Great
a dig.
dig.
I think it surprised them a little bit. Let's watch this.
And the Reds get a gift. Montreal called on the net.
Huge dig by Lex Guimond.
That was a huge dig.
He was in the right spot. I think he looked a little surprised after it popped up.
The ball falls short.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back.
Yeah, point for Montreal. Number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour, Bourgeois, serving.
Just thought of a new rule, a potential rule. What if everyone was allowed like one reserve
That would
on their own?
on their own.
They get the like.
That would make people serve a lot harder.
I think we're onto something.
Roast on the right.
It's like a mulligan.
It's like a mulligan.
And you only get one, maybe per the whole match.
You'd have
So
to
you
decide.
gotta use it wisely.
Yeah. There'd be some strategy behind it. Yep. Kieran Brost back to serve after a smart kill off hands. That ball just falls short. Point for Montreal. Number 3, Julien Jonel, setter for Montreal with the float serve. Passed by Mann. Pushed out to Harris. Kept alive by Montreal. 3-person block on the left. That ball squeezes through. Kill for number 11, Frederic Blien, who did not start for Les Carabins, but is playing in this second set and just got the kill.
It's a good look at Julien Jonel as he goes back to serve for Montreal.
Solid pass from Mann. Tip to 6. That ball falls short. Reds with the point. Jacob Harris serving for the Reds.
Montreal bench getting on him, making all kinds of noise.
It's a hard serve.
That was a good
Tight
use.
ball there. Yeah.
One push.
Smart
off
play.
Lucchese's arms. There's another peek.
Frederic Poulin serving for Montreal. Ball pushed outside to Lucchese. Just outside the line. Point goes to Montreal. Reds looking to side out.
Montreal leads now 9-6.
Mafia saves that ball. That ball falls into the net. Point will go to Montreal.
Timeout UNB.
Timeout called by the Reds. I will take this opportunity to thank some more of our corporate sponsors. If you're able to support any of them as they support the Reds, we urge you to do so. We'd like to thank Starlight Construction, Brandon, Guardian Ross Drugs, Stuart McKelvey Lawyers, Bulletproof, Hoyt's Moving and Storage, St. Louis Bar and Grill, and Coors Light and Molson Coors. We'll take a short break and be right back.
A quick family shout out before we get back at it. I just had a little chat with Scott Mann's father. Scott's father and mother are here to watch. And a quick shout out to Scott's brother Cameron and his sister Julia, who apparently are home watching. So hello, Julia and Cameron.
Love that.
Yeah, love that.
Tight ball. It is dunked by Mafia. Called on the net. The Reds are called on the net. Point will go to Montreal. Mafia keeps that alive with a
Good
great hustle. We'll go to the left side. Ball is blocked, but it falls out of bounds. Kill for Montreal, number 17, Simon Coulette. Poulin continues to serve.
Now that last one, that's twice in the last 4 plays where we've had a great second effort by Mafia to track down a ball, only for us not being able to convert to a point.
Substitution coming in for the Reds, Nicolas Lozier. Scott Mann jumps that. Go to the left side, Lucchese. Deep cross court. The Reds side that out.
A
Yeah.
little stare through the net. Somebody's got Lucchese's go.
Yeah. Serving for the Reds is number 6, Travis Prune. Montreal to the middle. That ball falls short. Point for the Reds. Prune continuing to serve. Float serve pass for Montreal to the left side. That ball squeezes through the block. Kill for number 17, Simon Coulette. Take number 6, Gassan Zarni back to serve.
Montreal up by 5, 13-8 here in the second set. Good leave by Lucchese.
Lucchese did a good job following that ball to the line, being really sure of it. Point for the Reds. Lucas Mafia back to serve. The Reds back with 3 front row options. Montreal running a 30 there. Kill from number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois. Julien Bisson to serve for Montreal. Spin serve, passed by Jacobs. And an unconventional kill.
Monkey in the middle, nobody. Communication breakdown, 16 and 17.
Some high fives and giggles on that one from the Reds. Lucchese back to serve. Montreal with a tight set outside. The
This time
Reds.
it's Montreal called on the net.
Nice job from number 10, Nicolas Lozier on the joust. Lucchese serving. Yvonne with the kill, kept alive from Montreal to the left side. And a block there from number 10, Nicolas Lozier. I could tell it was Nicolas Lozier, not by like my actual eyes, but everyone's reaction giving him big pats on the back.
You saw that from way up here.
Yeah.
That was a big triple. Lucchese back to serve now. UNB cuts the lead by 2. It's 12-14. 12-15. Correction. Back to serve for Montreal is Simon Coulat, number 17. He's a fourth-year player from France.
Lucchese stepping in on the second contact. Harris with a hard swing. Will fly a little out of bounds. Point will go to Montreal.
Coulat still serving. 16-12 now here in the second.
Murphy keeping that ball alive, diving over some chairs, doing his best to get back in the game. They're going to go to the left. He makes it back. But a large kill from the left side. Point will go to Montreal.
Timeout Reds, 17-12.
Curry Center, I'd love to do a special shout out here. We got a former Red in attendance at tonight's game. Wore number 1 on the jersey, number 1 in our hearts. Rafael Hilario in the crowd tonight, one of the hardest hitters I've ever seen on this court. Let's hear it for Rafael.
Our floor announcer, I don't know Dave's last name. I was going to say Morning Show Dave. He does the morning show. Dave Lawrence, there you go. Give a little shout out to Rafael Hilario, who's in the stands tonight. So Raf played out his eligibility here at UNB, and it was a league all-star. A few sponsors to announce and thank. Starlight Construction.
I got sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Left side to Harris.
Sorry about
Looking
that.
for
We're
a touch.
comparing our sponsor shout-out list.
Checking in for the Reds, we have number 2, Benjamin Sullivan, a first-year player from Calgary, Alberta. Scott Mann will pass that. They will go to the right side. Number 10, Nicolas Jose taking a good swing at that.
Yeah, it's a heavy ball.
Yeah, that's a heavy ball.
He's a big boy. So he's a little bit older too, right? Like when you come through the Limitlou program and then end up in university, you're a little older. You still your eligibility, but you're still a little bit older than most.
A kill from number 2, Benjamin Sullivan, who just checked into the game with a smart shot there, took a little bit off it and just placed it there on T-line, found the open court.
Lex Guimel back to serve. The pride and joy of Bay St. Anne, New Brunswick. Get a good float.
That was a good float. Back to the left side. That ball is tipped. Travis Proom keeps that on the Carabin side. back row attack dug up by Mafia. Lucchese steps in. And another really smart shot there from number 2, Benjamin Sullivan. Knew he had 4 hands up there, went high and used the block.
Gets his first kill of his UNB career. First-year player from Calgary.
Montreal and system running their middle. Kill for number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois. Substitution, checking in for Montreal. To serve is number 18, Gabriel Robin. Robin to serve, float serve, passed up from Sullivan. They'll go back to him. Another smart shot that's kept alive down the line. Out of system kill from number 5, Julien Bisson, who they often use in the back row as an option. They're setting him a lot when he's in 1. Robin continues serving. Lucchese passes that. Mafia trying to get the middle going on that one. It falls short. Point for Montreal.
Robin still on a run here, serving at 22.
Solid pass. We'll go back to him. Another smart play there from Benjamin Sullivan. Just doing the small things right, using hands, getting rewarded for it. Checking in for the Reds. Checking back into the Reds is number 11, Kieran Brost, and he will serve. Float serve. Back row attack. That ball is out of bounds. They'll go back to Julien Bisson. Using him wherever he is on the court right now, back row or front. Montreal keeping him involved in the offense. Brost continues to serve.
There's trouble.
Hustle play
Oh,
from
good chase.
Montreal. Free ball opportunity. Man, keeps everybody in system. Lucchese from the back row. That ball flies just out of bounds. Point will go to Montreal.
Julien Janelle back to serve for Montreal. 23-16, they lead.
Solid pass from Sullivan. They'll go back to him. He'll roll that down the line. And that ball makes its way over. Man jumps the free ball. They'll go back row attack from Brost at a 1, and he will get the kill.
What a great set by Man to find him.
That was a really nice play. Man also doing a really great job controlling the free balls. I don't think that Montreal's put a free ball over yet that Man just hasn't jumped in front of, kept Mafia in system.
Good observation. Good serve by Sullivan, his first.
Roll down the line, dug up from Brost. They'll go left side to Lucchese. Swing down the line, used appropriately, falls out of bounds. Point for the Reds.
I like how politely you said it was used appropriately. Back then we say he tooled it off some guy.
I usually say that.
He used that very appropriately.
Use that appropriately.
It was an appropriate attack. Yep.
Point for the Reds. The Reds picking away here at a nice comeback.
Timeout Montreal at 23-19. Looking to slow Sullivan's serve down a little bit here. Try to break the rookie.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back to the shout-outs to our sponsors. And it looks like you may have either called out or left off at Coors Light and Molson Coors.
I did.
Well, we gave him a double shout-out. There you go. Summit Dodge, Cora, breakfast and lunch. Oh, here's a sad one. McTavish Source for Sports.
I was actually going to bring that up. Yep.
Sad in a sense, for those who don't know, there was a fire at their business downtown here in Fredericton. They've been We've got an iconic store for all sporting goods here in Fredericton for many years. But apparently they're going to rebuild, so that's
positive.
The positive. Doc Braces, Hathaway Orthodontics, Supplement King, Fredericton, McDonald's, Tim Hortons, and Covey Basics. Thank you for all you do for our UNB student athletes. We appreciate your support. Both teams make their way back onto the court after that timeout. Montreal leads the University of Montreal, the Carabin 23 to UNB's 19. And a young rookie, Ben Sullivan, back to serve. He's a product of the Canada West Volleyball Club.
Ball trickles over. Montreal to the right side. Block touch on that, but it falls out of reach. Kill from number 11, Frédéric Poulin, which will take him back to the service line.
For set point, 24-19.
Pass from Sullivan to the middle. Great use. Kill from number 6, Travis Prune.
Sullivan's doing a lot of good things.
He's doing a lot of good things.
Coming in off cold off the bench.
Yeah, and
a couple of kills.
They were
passing.
definitely serving him, and he responded really well. He kept them in system all the time. Prune with the serve. Montreal goes tight to the left side. Back to Lucchese. That ball is recycled. I believe it was off of Montreal's head. Down the line, out of bounds. Point for the Reds. A common athletic play there from Gimond. That ball, like Mafia kept it alive and it was dying, and he just popped it high into the middle to keep them alive. Tight ball will go outside. Mafia keeps that one alive. To the middle. Out of bounds. Points for the Reds. They're hanging on.
Ooh.
This is great.
23-24 now.
Substitution for Montreal checking into the game is number 12, Moise B. Datus.
And correction on the score, it's UNB 22, Montreal 24. And a service error from Prum, Montreal 25.
And that'll do it for set number 2.
Identical score of first set. We'll be back with more live action and the start of set number 3 in just a few moments from the Richard J. Curry Center. Welcome back to this live webcast, RSEQ Men's Volleyball, the UNB home opener against the guests from Montreal, Les Carabins. UNB now on the left side of your screen as we start set number 3. Each team has taken a set with identical scores of 25-22. And it looks like UNB is going to start us off here serving. It'll be our setter, number 7, Lucas Mafia. Mafia in his 4th year from Victoria, BC.
Montreal will go to the left side. Kill down the line from number 17, Simon Coulette. Serving for Montreal is Gabriel Robin. Pass from Sullivan. Push to the left side to Harris. Ball's recycled. Mafia digs that. Scott Mann back to the right side. Lucchese. Smart play from the right side. Off hands for the kill.
Yeah, nice set by Scott Mann as well. And an assist. Lucas Mafia will go back to serve for UNB. 1-1. Really good crowd on hand here tonight. Too much
ball
mustard
sails.
on that. Yep, sails long.
Serving for Montreal is number 5, Bisson. Spin serve pass from Lucchese. They'll go back to Harris. He'll go down the line with the kill. Couple lineup changes for the Reds this set. We have number 2, Benjamin Sullivan in the game, and we have number 15, Seamus Cormier. Kept alive, tip deep, almost kept alive again. Simon.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Simon Coulette serving.
Tripping over each other.
Tripping over. Roll shot to the pot from Sullivan. Left. Man will keep that alive. They'll go right to Harris. Kept alive. Cormier at the net. The Reds called over the net. Point will go to Montreal.
Coulette still serving. 4-2.
Mann will pass that. Great cover there by Mann. Sullivan on the outside. They'll go Montreal running that quick behind for the middle. Kill for number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour's Bourgeois.
Off UNB hands and out of play. Good swing.
Lucchese will pass that. They'll go outside to Sullivan. Another crafty shot off hands. Kill for Benjamin Sullivan. Jacob Harris serving. Falls short. Point for Montreal.
Serving for Montreal, number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour Bourgeois.
Spin serve pass from Sullivan. They'll go back to Sullivan. Great cover there from Lucchese. A block from Montreal will give them the point. Substitution for the Reds. Checking back in is Kieran Brost. Spin serve pass by Sullivan. Great pass. They'll go back to him.
Oh,
Another
Sullivan gets a hold of that one.
He did. Great setup there for Mafia. He was able to have the one-on-one on that fast outside set.
Really got to see Sullivan's athletic ability on that. He gets up high. More confident with every swing, too.
Float serve off the net, kept alive. That ball is blocked from Cormier, and it falls in. Point for the Reds.
Nick Moran was telling me earlier on about Benjamin Sullivan and how he feels he's going to be a real big piece of this program in the years to come.
He's doing really well so far tonight. Kill from number 18, Gabriel Robin. Serving is number 3, Julien Jonel. Float serve pass from Mann.
No touch.
No
Point
touch.
for Montreal.
Jonel continues to serve. Sullivan passes that. They'll go back to Lucchese. Down the line. Through the hands. Down to the ground. The kill.
It's good use. That ball was tight to the net, and Lucchese was still able to work with it.
Agreed.
Seamus Cormier. Bathurst, New Brunswick product, serving at 6'9".
Tough serve to the right side. Ball hit down the line. Kill for Montreal. Now serving for Montreal is number 11, Frédéric Poulien. Scott Mann keeping the Reds in system. They'll go back row. That is a pancake up. Free ball for the Reds. That's fun.
Lucchese says thanks for that set. Here's another look at it.
He anticipated that. He got a 1-2 approach on it and everything. Mafia serving for the Reds. To the middle.
And stop by Guimond.
Mafia serving for the Reds. Float down the line. Push to the right. That's a tip. Guimond gets a hold of that. Lucchese will tip that ball down the line.
Oh, another one.
And he will then hammer that off of the dig. Some crafty kills here. Substitution. Yeah.
Here's another look at it. Boom, boom.
Substitution checking in for Montreal, number 14, Hugo Concedière. Mafia continues to serve. Hard serve, that ball is tight.
Go, go,
Kept
go.
alive. Point will go to the Reds. Montreal called over the net. A really impressive dig there from Sullivan, getting a piece of that one.
He's having a great match.
Pipe ball. Out the back. Point for the Reds. UNB now up by 1.
Good hard serve by Mafia.
3-man block. To right side. Another block from the Reds. They'll go back to the left side.
Oh!
And the third one is the charm. That ball went straight down.
Putting on a blocking clinic here.
Yeah.
Timeout Montreal. There's another look at it. Straight down. UNB leads 12-10 at this timeout. We'll be back in a few moments.
Mafia serving for the Reds. Left side.
Falls in,
Positive.
yeah. Sorry.
Back to serve for Montreal is number 18, Gabriel Robin.
Gabriel Robin back to serve for Montreal. At 11-12. Big put away by Latour Bourgeois. Gobbled that up.
Montreal capitalizing on the overpass.
All square at 12.
Pass for Mann. Push to the left side to Brost. Mann with a great cover. Leximo keeps that alive. Tip to the pot. Montreal forcing the middle. Block off of the head. Stayed in play. Push to the left side. Back to the net. Lucchese doubling up on those blocks. And tipped ball. Lucchese with the dig. Mafia to run back. Lucchese on the right. It falls short. Point will go to Montreal. Quick shout out to the fans right now. I think we have some like middle school kids here screaming right now. The Curry Center is packed. It's nice to see everybody.
I can hear them in the headset, but I couldn't find them in the gym.
Yeah, same. Scott Mann with a great pass. Down the line. Almost like a slow motion dig there. Stayed in his hand for a second. Kieran Bross with the kill.
13-all, and Lucchese going back to serve for UNB. There's a good look at him.
Serve from Lucchese. Montreal in system. They'll go to the right side. Kill from number 14, Hugo Considier.
Montreal's bench all fired up after that big kill. Hugo Considere back to serve for Montreal. I didn't see him sneak in.
Brost on the right side. Montreal keeps it alive. They'll go to the left. Roll shot. Back to the middle. Tip. Brost keeps it alive. Sullivan to a tricky spot. High ball to the outside. Sneaks through the block. Kill for number 17, Simon Coulette. Point Montreal. Serving is number 14, Hugo Considier.
High toss.
Scott Mann, excellent pass to the middle. Montreal keeps it alive. Bit of a miscommunication there. Free ball opportunity.
Timeout Reds. 16-13, Montreal leads. Finish up our sponsorship shoutouts. TRL Solutions, the official digital solutions provider for the Reds. Trias Group of Companies, the Crown Plaza, Lord B. Rook Hotel here in Fredericton, Papa John's Pizza, UNB's College of Extended Learning, PepsiCo, Valley Graphics, EXP Engineering, Peterbilt Atlantic, Delta Hotels by Marriott, Budget Car and Truck Rental, Fairview Chrysler Jeep Dodge, Stingray Radio, the UNB Student Union, 506 Signs, Remax East Coast Elite Realty, and West Hills, the official golf course of your UNB Reds. Thank you to all of our corporate sponsors. We appreciate your support.
Montreal serving. Float serve. Passed up from Sullivan. It is tight. Mafia in the back row unable to do anything with that. Point for Montreal. Reds another opportunity to sign out. Hugo Considial serving.
Scott Mann dove out of the way, assuming it was out, but it was called in, caught the line, I guess. Another timeout UNB. Montreal leads by 5, 18-13. Any thoughts, Amy, what you've seen so far? We're inching close to the final of set number 3 here.
I was just looking for a momentum change here. I think serve and service playing a huge part right now, as per usual. But Montreal just finding a way to execute and rallies a little better right now.
Noted. Good observation.
Thank you. The good news is volleyball is 5 sets. There's lots left to go.
That's right.
Yeah. Momentum shift to come.
And lots to come later on as well. We mentioned at the top that the UNB women will play at 8 o'clock against the guests from Halifax, St. Mary's Huskies. That should be a good tilt.
That'll be a good game. That'll be a really good game. Noticing that Montreal is also using like a ton of their players right now. Like I feel like almost I blink and there's someone new on the court stepping in, playing a new position. But I believe there's at least 2 guys who did not start on the court right now. Point for Dan McMorrin. The ball falls out of bounds.
Coach's point.
Yep.
Yeah, to your point, number 14 for Montreal. I announced him serving a while ago. Hugo Considial. I didn't see him come onto the court. So, yeah, their coach is using good use of subs.
Yep. Seamus Cormier with the block. They'll go back to the middle. Lex Guimond getting a piece of that, just unable to keep it in the middle there. Great touch, though. Point for Montreal. Number 17, Simon Coulette serving. Luke Casey will pass that. They'll go Brost on the right. Smart play down the line off hands.
By Kieran Brost.
Really smart play. From the kill to the service line, Bro serving.
Nice transition.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. You were working on that all day, weren't you?
Yeah. Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois serving.
Big hard float, sails
Big hard
really
float.
long.
Point for the Curry Center there. There were a lot of people making noise.
Point for the fans.
Benjamin Sullivan serving. Tight ball. Cormier with that block. Back row attack. Another touch. Point for Montreal. Kill from the back row. Number 14, Hugo Considial. Montreal, like, consistently using their back row right side as their like relief option.
Yep.
Not so much running the pipe, but they're consistently putting to one there. Left side, cross court, kill from number 11, Frederic Boulian. Man with a pass, great pass, Lucchese with a deep kill, that ball.
Solid block by Montreal.
Yeah. Substitution, checking in for the game, is number 1, Finn McMorrin, coming into set. Float serve pass by Mann. The dump, that ball is put over. Cormier will pass it. It'll go deep. Brost. Smart shot there, just in that seam. Not necessarily hammered, but placed well. Kill for the kill for the Reds. Seamus Cormier serving for the Reds. Point for Montreal.
Unfortunate. Montreal now for a chance to put this away. It's set point, 24-17, they lead. And reminder, we're in set number 3.
Float serve, pass by Sullivan. To the left side, Lucchese. Hammers that ball cross court. Smart play around the block, which takes Finn McMorrin back to serve.
Back to serve.
Finn McMorrin with the serve. He'll go right side. That ball hit high and hard.
Montreal takes that. Set number 3, 25-18 is your set score. We'll be back with set number 4 in just a few moments. Don't go too far.
Thank you for all being a part of our team.
Live RSEQ men's volleyball action from the Richard J. Curry Center. It's the Artie Namey show.
Yep.
UNB home opener. The UNB Reds are down 2-1. They trail to the guests from Montreal, Les Carabins. set scores if you're just tuning in. I'll give you a quick recap. UNB took the first one 25-22, and then Montreal responded with the same score, 25-22, and Montreal just won the third, 25-18. This is a yellow card awarded to who?
Ooh, I just missed that.
Yeah.
Might have been a delay.
Could
Might have
be.
been unhappy with
Yep.
the time.
A warning given by R1, Andrew Cameron. It's been so long since I saw a red or yellow card.
Yeah, it's been a
didn't
while
know they
since
used them
yeah, I
anymore.
know. You caught it. You've got better eyes than I do.
Well, it's just the angle. I saw him tucking it back in the sleeve.
Montreal starting this set serving, number 18, Gabriel Robin. Float serve pass by Scott Mann. It'll go outside. Point for UNB. On the net, a gift.
Let's have a look at that attack by Lucchese where he volleyed. It looks like he's just trying to angle it off hands perhaps and get a wipe.
Lucas Mafia to serve. Float serve from Mafia. Pass tight from Montreal. They'll go to the middle. Tipped, dug up by Brost. They'll go back to the middle. Bit of a misconnection there. Point for Montreal. Hugo Consadiel serving for Montreal. Solid pass from Sullivan. Kill from number 11, Kieran Bross got a hold of that one.
Nice to see Sullivan still out there. You know, he didn't start the first set, but when he was subbed in, he hasn't come off yet. He's earning his time on the court tonight. Lucchese with the toss.
Montreal to the left side. That ball will be tipped. Scott Mann covers that pot well. Back to the right side. Roth use it. Mafia covers that. Lucchese with the back set. A tip down the line. Free ball opportunity for the Reds. Deep down the line. Lucchese picks that up. They'll go to the left side. Sullivan to the right spot. Some hustle plays. Unable to get it over, but Lucchese back to serve for the Reds.
Soft float by Lucchese.
Push to the left side.
Yep.
Touch called. Kill for Montreal. Takes number 17, Simon Coulette, back to serve. Float serve pass from Mann. Back to the middle. Another hard hit shot from Lex Guimond to one. He's hammered some ball to one tonight.
Playing well.
Yeah.
Guimond go back to serve now at 4-2. UNB leading.
Just short. Point for Montreal.
Starting to serve for the Carabin, number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois.
Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois to serve. Smart play there. Lucchese lets that one go, falls out of bounds. Kieran Brose to serve. Float down the line to the left side.
Sharp cross.
Sharp cross, yeah, really sharp cross.
Who's that, number 11? Frederick Boulain. Big swing.
Setter, Julien Jonel, serving for Les Carabins. Solid pass, back to the right.
I think he missed that one.
I think he missed that one, yep. Got the wrong part of the hand.
Lucchese was questioning or one.
Solid pass. They'll go back to him. Off hands. Controlled by Montreal. Push to the left side. Tip down the line. Lucchese pushes that outside. Sullivan. Hard swing. Blocked there from number 18, Gabriel Robin. Point for Les Carabins. Jonel continues to serve. Float serve. Outside. Sullivan with the swing. Substitution coming in for the Reds. We have number 8, Jacob Harris, checking in for number 2, Benjamin Sullivan, front row, left side. Reds cleaning up the floor as we speak. Julien Jonel serving. Scott Mann with an overbump. Montreal will go to the left side. Blocked from the Reds, just out of bounds. Point for Montreal. Jonel continues to serve. Scott Mann will pass that ball. They'll push to the left. Harris off hands for the kill. Smart play. Harris back to the service line. Ball falls short. Point for Montreal.
Frederick Boulain back to serve for Montreal.
Hard hit shot down the line from Edward Lucchese. Off hands for the kill. That takes number 6, Travis Prune, back to serve. Prune serving for the Reds. High in the middle, push to the outside. Kill from number 17, Simon Coulet. Back to serve is number 18, Gabriel Robin. Great run there from Mafia. Kill from Lex Guimond.
Just take a moment. We received some text messages from some fans of Montreal, and it appears that I may have been talking about the wrong player and the wrong number. So we have number 3 on our score sheet, Julien Jonel, and number 5, Guillaume Bisson. I think that's what someone was texting us about, and I think that's what we have on our sheet anyway. So sorry if we erred.
Yes, very sorry if I erred.
But thank you for joining us from Montreal or wherever you're watching and supporting your team. That's awesome. Glad to have you along.
Mafia to serve for the Reds.
Got a tight one here now, Amy. 10-9, Montreal leading. Stop announcing the score, so whenever we do that, we miss. It's now 11-9 for Montreal.
11-9. Number 14, Hugo Considiere, serving for Montreal. Spin serve pass from Brost. They'll go to the right side, Lucchese. He will get the kill. Sharp cross court, kill. Lucchese serving for the Reds. Float serve. Back to 1. Kill, number 14, Hugo Considiere. Simon Coulette to serve. Great save from Mafia. Tight pass there. Mafia does a great job controlling that, putting in a great spot for Lex Guimond. Switching things up. Kill to 5 this time.
And Guimond will go back to serve now.
Montreal system, they'll go to the middle.
Oh, good keep alive.
Great play. They'll go back to him. Another great play. Brost on the right side. And the Reds will capitalize. Kill from Kieran Brost. A great job just keeping some balls alive there off block touches. High and in the middle. Live to see another day. Montreal goes to the left. Positive block touch. Dug up from Lucas Mafia. Lucchese with the second attack out to Harris. Off hands, deep corner. Back to the left side for Montreal. And a huge block from number 6, Travis Prume. Great job sealing that block.
Here's another look at it, Amy. There it is. And the home crowd back into it. UNB leading 13-12. Guimond still serving.
Montreal high pass, back to left side, roll shot, dug up from Mafia. Lucchese stepping in for second contact. A large block from Montreal. Number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour Bourgeois. Substitution checking in for Montreal. Number 6, Gassan Zarni, and he will serve.
Quick shout out to UNB Reds alumni and former UNB volleyball player Dave Murphy from Bathurst. Dave never misses a webcast, and just want to say hi to Dave. Thanks for tuning in from the North Shore.
Scott Mann will pass that. They'll go back to Brost on the right. Brost looking for some hands on that one. Just above them. Zarni continuing to serve for Les Carabins. Solid pass. They'll go to the middle. Prume with a huge kill to 5.
Another headshot.
Headshot.
There's another look. Sneaking up the line. Wasn't even in position really. I mean, he was coming up the line, but wasn't not even set in a defensive position yet. Brost serving at 14s.
Great serve. High ball. Ball sails out. Point for the Reds.
That's it. Momentum now is completely shifted to the UNB side.
The Curry Center is feeling it. The Curry Center all of a sudden is alive again. This is
good crowd in here, Amy.
Yeah, really great crowd.
Sit down, ball. Sit down.
Yeah. Just long.
Yep.
Number 3, Julien Jonel to serve. Scott Mann keeps that alive. Harris cross court. High in the middle for Montreal. Back to the left side. 3-person block. Dipped deep down the line.
Good spot.
Yeah. Finding the open court. Kill for number 11, Frederic Julien. Brost will pass that. They'll move to the left side. Harris covered by Mann. Back to the left side. Harris off hands. Kept alive by Montreal. High ball to the left. Roll shot. Mann made a really great play on that.
Great play. Scott Mann is so quick.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere on that. He covered all the way almost over to 1 on that pot shot. Brost with the back row kill. Point for Les Carabins. Scott Mann, another solid pass. Runs the middle, it's tight. Lucchese finishes that one, smart play.
Kept it clean. Travis Prum back to serve for UNB, all square at 17 here in the latter stages of set number 4. Montreal leads 2-1 in set scores.
Tough float. Over to the left, tip to 6, dug up by Brost. They'll go back row to Harris. That will be tipped. Pancake kept alive. Free ball opportunity for the Reds. They'll go left side, Lucchese. That's tight. Mafia does a great job keeping that one, and they will dump to the pot. Another pancake, that's the second. And Mafia will finish that with the kill.
A double order of pancakes.
A double
in that
order
rally.
of pancakes. That is some great defense. Travis Prum serving. Solid float. Pushed out to the left side, off hands. Harris, great dig high in the middle. Lucchese, sharp cross-court shot. That's gonna go over. Smart play. Yeah. That would have been so tempting to try and go up and hammer, but instead he just found the open court.
And Simon Collette, number 17, as the ball was drifting over his head, you could see it in his face. He looked like he was disgusted with himself for sneaking in so far. He knew that it's like, nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So timeout called by head coach for Montreal at 19-17. UNB now leading by 2 here. Getting close to the all-important 20th point here.
UNB with some momentum here, looking to push this to the 5th set.
Yeah, I felt they were a little flat to start off here in the 4th. And Curry Center was kind of quiet, went quiet on them, and but they've turned it around, and there's good energy here again.
There's a couple clean kills that just got everybody alive again.
So many familiar faces here. A lot of former UNB players, a lot of you mentioned earlier, some club kids here, just a couple of teams here from the Spartans, some Reds, I'm sure. A lot of family members. There's so many local kids playing now for both UNB men's and women's that friends and family are here to support as well, which is nice.
Agreed wholeheartedly. Travis Prum still serving for the Reds.
A little much, sails long.
Just long. Number 18, Gabriel Robin. But before that serves, checking back into the game for Montreal, number 16, Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois. Float serve pass by Brost. Mafia keeping that alive. Second contact. Lucchese down the line.
It's a heavy ball.
That was a heavy ball.
Montreal responds.
Kill from number 14, Hugo Consadier. Head referee having a conversation with Montreal's captain. Continuing to serve is Robin. Ball falls short. A lot of youth in the Curry Center celebrating as though that was their victory, which is really cute and awesome to see. Lucas Mafia serving for the Reds. To the right side, left hand. Lefty number 14, Hugo Consadier with the one-on-one cross-court kill. Spin serve, passed by Mann. They'll go to the right side. Lucchese, he's going to tip that to the pot. Dug up by Montreal. Tried to tip back to the top. Guimont was there.
Swings again.
And Kill. And a high five to the coach. Must have been something they talk about.
That's a big line shot. 21-20, UNB head coach Dan McMorran in his, I believe, 21st season. Calls a timeout to settle his troop down. She's a tight one, set number 4.
Montreal swinging really hard from the pins right now. They're not using their middles a whole lot.
Swinging for the pins.
Swinging
Love
for
it.
the pins, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth affair here in the 4th. UNB needs them to keep alive. They're down 2-1 in sets.
Considière serving for Montreal. Spin serve. Pass by Brost. They'll go to the right side. Lucchese. He goes down the line. Kill and Montreal called on the net. Double point for UNB. Wish that was how it works. Does not work that way. But definitely the point for UNB. Lucchese float serve for the Reds. That's passed tight.
Yep.
That's dumped. Kill from Julien Jonel. Controversy on the call. The ball is called in. Point will go to Montreal. Simon Coulette to serve after this timeout.
23-21, Montreal leading. UNB needs a score here on coming off serve and going on a little run.
A crucial side out opportunity right here.
Timeout is over. You'll be back in the court. Montreal following suit.
Float serve controlled by Mann. They'll go to the right side. Roast with an excellent shot. Right off of the noggin for the kill.
Right off the bean.
Yep.
The right side's working really well for UNB. Trailing by 1. Guimont serves.
Guimont serves. Go back. Proom with the block. Excellent cover there for Montreal. It'll be tipped. Mafia keeps that alive. Great communication by Lucchese taking the second contact. And another kill from number 11, Kieran Brost. Responding really well in these pressure moments right now.
And a great save by Mafia to keep that alive. He came from a long ways away in the back up the net with one arm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lucchese was then able to set that. All square at 23. Guimont serves. Going for that back corner, but too much.
Match point at the moment, 16, serving Pierre-Charles Latour-Bourgeois. Reds for the side out.
The home crowd getting on them.
Man passes that. They'll go to Harris on the left side. Off hands. Montreal gets a piece of that. Free ball coming over. Brost will jump that. They'll go outside. Harris kept alive by Montreal. Deep push. Back to the left side. And Harris on the third time, able to convert that to the kill. Great perseverance.
Big swings by number 8, 24-24. It's been a long time since I've heard the Curry Center this loud.
Yeah, me too.
Great energy in here
Yeah,
late.
agreed. Ross to serve. Montreal out to the left side. Lucchese touches that. Mafia keeps it alive. Brost, great control. They're going to go back to the left side. Another excellent did from Lucchese. Will go back to the left. Harris tips that. They keep it up. Shoot. Yeah. Montreal with the block. Back to serve. Number 3, Julien Jonel.
Let go of the ball.
Yep. Ball is called out of bounds.
Craig Carr with that quick call.
Yep.
Best seat in the house right
Yep.
there. Never hesitated once.
Nope. Substitution coming into the game to serve. We have number 2, Benjamin Sullivan, checking into the back row.
A lot of pressure here for the first-year player. 25-25. Fourth set. Montreal leads 2-1.
Great float serve coming in that high pressure situation.
Yeah, handled it well.
Kill from the right side for Montreal. Substitution, Harris will check back into the game. Serving for Les Carabins is number 11, Frédéric Boulian.
It's loud in here, Amy.
It is
See how
loud
he
in
handles
here.
his serve. He's got the whole gym on his back.
And I suspect when the go-ahead for the serve comes, it's going to get even louder.
Any idea what the issue might be?
No, I suspect it might have to do with substitutions.
Did Montreal's coach ask for one and get denied, or?
No, I'm wondering if it was recorded properly.
No.
The substitution between
Full-on meeting down here. Bailey Stockford, R2, over to the stand now to make sense of what's going on.
captains also meeting at the ref stand here, everyone figuring this out.
red card and a point being awarded or given to UNB. Oh, I'd like to understand what this is all about.
Yeah.
Which gives Montreal a 26-25. Sorry, what's going on here? So showing the score is 26-25, which is not right.
Montreal will take the fourth and final set. An illegal substitution.
Yeah, illegal substitution.
And that'll cost a red card and a point. That'll end the game. Montreal takes it. We'll shake hands and announce our player of the game.
Montreal will take that fourth set, 27-25, I believe. I believe that score on the board is wrong. We will be back tomorrow for another very exciting game of volleyball. Don't go too far. There is another very exciting game of volleyball about to happen here at the Curry Center. We have the women's Reds will be facing off against the St. Mary's Huskies.
We'll see you, yeah, so different channel, so it's on AOSTV.ca.
Yes, good call.
So see you over there. Bye for now.